Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, good Tuesday afternoon. I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Top stories in just a moment, but first, let's get a check on this incredible weather. Also traffic. Meteorologist Brian Lapis joining us now. Incredible day today. You know, it's funny to see we still have those big giant snow piles all across western Massachusetts. Temperatures near 80 degrees for some.
Yeah, that's right. We were expecting a high in the neighborhood of 70 today, and here we are right around the corner from 80 degrees. Yeah. So it is something. The meltdown continues, and we'll be cooler here tomorrow, but this was a substantially warm day. Let's take a look at traffic right now, and the good news here is that there's really not much. There's a bit of a backup at the end of 291 where it merges with the Pike. That's interesting. We usually don't see a backup there at this time of day, but otherwise we're in good shape. So enjoy the free-flowing traffic and the warm air. These are the high temperatures as recorded at our official reporting, our airport reporting stations. 77 so far at Westover Air Reserve Base in Chicopee. By the way, that breaks the old record of 70 set in 1977 at Westover. 75 Westfield, 65 Orange, and then upper 60s and even low 70s in the Berkshires. Temperatures right now are also in that neighborhood. You can see we're at 75 in Westfield, 77 Springfield, 71 Greenfield, 69 degrees in Pittsfield, and 73 in North Adams. And plenty of sunshine and light breeze. So the warm air continues here into the evening hours. Will be cooler and potentially a little wetter tomorrow. We'll track our chances for rain with the 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
We have an update on Monday night's house fire and explosion in Bloomfield, Connecticut. Town fire crews have confirmed that the body of an unaccounted person has been recovered. Officers arrived to the home on Banbury Lane just after 6 o'clock yesterday evening and found a house fully engulfed in flames. More than 440 Eversource customers reportedly experienced power outages after that fire. Now, power was restored by 10:30 last night. Demolition began early this morning of that house. A body was found inside, but the identity has not been released. The fire is being investigated by the Connecticut State Fire Marshal and Bloomfield Fire Marshal. Police don't believe the fire was suspicious. Deerfield police say a portion of Greenfield Road was closed this morning due to a serious crash. The road was closed between North Main Street, Mill Village Road, and Conway Road by the South Deerfield Fire Department. No word yet on who was involved in the crash or if anyone was hurt. We have reached out to Deerfield Police but have yet to hear back. The North Adams Police Department says they've set up a confidential tip line for people to report valuable information. The tip line can be reached at the number on your screen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The line will not be answered. You can leave a voicemail, text message, images, or videos of suspected activity. If you would like to speak with a detective, you should leave your information. That is the only time you will be contacted back. Police say if you have an emergency, you should call 911. State officials are calling for a new guardrail on sports betting. Senators on the Committee of Economic Development and Emerging Technologies approved a bill. That happened on Friday, known as the Better Health Act. The bill aims to address harms that can come with wagering by banning sports betting and ads during televised sports events, as well as in-play and proposition bets. It also raises the state excess tax from 20% of gross receipts on online and mobile wagering to 51%. Now, betting companies will be required to double their contributions to the State Public Health Trust Fund. The bill heads to the Senate Ways and Means Committee. Back now, meteorologist Brian Lapis. Record-breaking temperatures today. Feels more seasonable as we head through the rest of this week. Yeah, in fact, we could even see some snowflakes before the end of the week. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. You can see plenty of clear air overhead. There are some clouds off to our west, and eventually these will be sliding in here, but through sunset, mostly sunny, partly to mostly sunny skies. You can see here at 5 o'clock this afternoon, scattered clouds. 7 o'clock this evening, a few clouds around.
There's the chance for a late night shower or two, especially around and after midnight tonight. Notice the scattered showers here at midnight, and then I'm going to call it variable clouds here tonight, because I do expect that we'll have some thinning of the clouds at times here during the overnight hours. Temperatures bottom out in the 40s here early tomorrow morning, and as we move through the day, you can see a mostly cloudy sky at 10 o'clock. Chance for some showers as early as noon, and then some scattered showers are likely in the afternoon. Cooler tomorrow with high temperatures in the 50s and 60s. We will update weather as we head into the second half of the work week with the 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
Trending today, music legends John Fogerty and Steve Winwood are coming to Tanglewood. The show is part of Tanglewood's Popular Artist series, which kicks off this summer. Both musicians are known for their solo work as well as their ventures in iconic bands. Fogerty was the frontman for Creedence Clearwater Revival, while Winwood played in multiple groups, including Traffic, Blind Faith, and the Spencer Davis Group. The musicians will take the stage September 6th, and tickets go on sale this Friday. The spring break season is upon us, and travelers start packing their bags. AAA has revealed this year's top destinations. Here in the U.S., Florida is the top place to go. Orlando and Miami took the top spots for domestic travel as jet setters take to the skies in search of warmer weather. And around the world, Americans are heading to Europe. 6 of the top 10 global destinations are located there, with Rome and Paris taking first and second place, respectively. AAA says European spring breaks appeal to U.S. families in search of history and world-class entertainment. A man who once worked as a teacher in Ohio will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame next month. Bill Eadie, better known in the wrestling world as Domination Axe, formerly worked as a school teacher and coach in Ohio. In the 1980s, he came to compete in the WWE under the name Masked Superstar. The WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026 induction ceremony will be held April 17th in Las Vegas. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, the war in Iran has dragged into its second week, and there's still no end in sight. See how American taxpayers are being affected, including here locally. And the annual Blarney Blowout returned to UMass Amherst this past weekend, and we're now hearing about the aftermath. We'll break down how this year's event stacked up to years prior. Plus, after what feels like forever, we're finally seeing some warm temperatures today, and with the snow melting, hear how state drought conditions are being impacted. Brian?
Warm out there today with temperatures well into the 70s, and traffic is slowing down on I-291. On either end, there's a backup at the 291 merge with the Pike, and also a backup with the 290 merge with I-91. But otherwise, traffic on our major highways seems to be running along fine. We will update cooler air here for the second half of the work week, and more rain and maybe even a little bit of snow with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News starting at 5.
And updates anytime at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and always on 22 News Plus. We'll see you tonight starting at 5.